The Eternal Wanderer, the story of Kiviuq according to the Inuit lore. In the frozen north, where the land meets the endless sea and the sky stretches into eternal twilight, there lived a man destined to wander forever. His name was Kiviuq, and his journey, an endless dance between life, death, and the supernaturals, made him a legend among the Inuit people. Kiviuq was no ordinary man. He was a hunter, a fisherman, and a survivor. But more than that, he was a hero chosen by the spirits to travel across the Arctic wilderness, encountering forces beyond the understanding of mere mortals. It is said that Kiviuq's wanderings began when a great storm swallowed him. His kayak was tossed by a towering waves, and though the winds howled in fury, he survived. Yet when the storms finally calmed, he found himself in a land far from home, with no clear way back, and so Kiviuq began his journey, a journey of trials, encounters, and transformation. Along the way, Kiviuq faced terrifying beings from Inuit legend, creatures of ice and shadow. He met giants with cruel intentions, like the enormous giant who tried to kill him with a single strike. But Kiviuq was clever. He outwitted the giant by pretending to play a game of strength, using the landscape itself to defeat his foe. Yet not all of Kiviuq's encounters were hostile. On his endless travels, animals would speak to him. Seals, birds, and fish would offer him advice, wisdom, or warnings. Some say they were spirits in disguise, sent to guide or test him. But danger was never far behind. One of Kiviuq's most harrowing trials was an encounter with a powerful witch, who disguised herself as a beautiful woman. She lured him in with sweet words, only to reveal her true form. A hideous, vengeful being who pursued him across the tundra. With cunning and the help of a friendly animal spirit, Kiviuq narrowly escaped her grasp. At another point in his journey, Kiviuq encountered Sedna, the powerful Inuit sea goddess who ruled over the marine life. She could be both benevolent and cruel, depending on the spirit's mood. In some versions of Kiviuq's tale, he sought her aid when the ocean's creatures refused to provide him with food, and in return he had to make a perilous journey to the bottom of the sea. His encounters with Sedna were a reminder of the delicate balance between life and nature in the Arctic. In another version, Kiviuq met a sorcerer who tried to trap him in an endless game of riddles and spells. Using his sharp mind and cunning, Kiviuq solved their puzzles and broke free from the sorcerer's clutches. These stories show that Kiviuq's strength was not just in his survival skills, but in his intellect as well, always a step ahead of his foes. And so, Kiviuq wandered across ice floes, through treacherous seas, and over endless tundras. Time for Kiviuq seemed to flow differently. He grew older, but never aged. He was both mortal and something more, an eternal wanderer whose story continues to this day. The Inuit tell his story in different ways. Some say Kiviuq's still out there, journeying across the Arctic, lost in time. Others believe he will return one day, bringing wisdom from the spirits to guide his people through a new era. Kiviuq's tale is one of survival, of the deep connection between humans and the land. He's a symbol of perseverance, of a never-ending journey through life's challenges, reminding us all that sometimes the path is as important as the destination. And so the story of Kiviuq, the eternal wanderer, lives on, carried by the winds of the north, whispered through the generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey with the Lore Wanderer. If you enjoyed this story of Kiviuq, subscribe for more tales of myth and folklore from around the world. Until next time, keep wandering.